Professor suddenly discovered that the new black janitor was secretly looking at his medical report, so he decided to test him, pointing at a nearby instrument and asking for its name.
Van Slyke Neal gas manometer, sir, doctor.
They are indeed.
The professor was a bit incredulous because the answer was completely correct. After observing the black man's hands, he handed him a pair of test tube tongs and told him to pick up a test tube nearby. But the black man did it very easily, so he decided to increase the difficulty, telling him to use his left hand instead, but he was still very steady. He could even pick up a cork and close the bottle with a reverse grip. His skilled technique shocked the professor, who immediately decided to make him his assistant. But the next day at work, the security guard told him to use the back door. Even with the professor using his authority as head of surgery to pressure him, it still had no effect. The professor had no choice but to reluctantly compromise, so Thomas could only enter through the back door, while the statue behind him symbolizing equality seemed like a joke. When he put on the white coat, he was met with strange looks from white people in the hallway. While he was busy in the lab, a white doctor mistook him for a janitor and rudely ordered him to go buy coffee. A year later, the fine vascular clamp in Thomas's hand attracted the attention of the vice dean. When he discovered that Thomas could operate with his eyes closed, he was shocked by this skill and expressed his interest in working with Thomas. But having skill didn't mean he wouldn't be bullied. One day during lunch, a fat black maintenance worker mocked him, saying, "What's the use of wearing a white coat?" He was just another third-class employee like him, even earning just a few dollars more. Thomas immediately went to HR, and after repeated confirmation, he found out that his position at the medical school was not a lab technician, but a third-class maintenance worker, until a joking remark from the professor made his long-suppressed feelings completely explode.
If you kill that dog, I swear I will take it out of your paycheck.
After hearing it, Thomas immediately stopped his experiment, took off the useless outfit, and walked out the door. After he left, Dr. Rommel in the room suddenly called the professor in a hurry. It turned out that the dog's blood oxygen level had reached the exact right point, which meant Thomas had successfully replicated blue baby syndrome in the dog. This made the professor start to regret not keeping him.